Welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes. Today we'll be doing a summoning session on the Mythic Gotoh and Fomortiss banner, as well as finally summoning on the where is it? The Hero Rises Engage Cup banner. Since both of these banners are sparkable, that is what I'm going for. I will also be summoning on some of these free hero banners. So yeah, the goal will be, of course, to get both Fomortiss and Gotoh, although we will be doing full circles just to spark. Hopefully, they will come. Anybody else who shows up along the way is fine, as long as I get them both, especially because I need them for either raids. So let's begin. So this banner was pretty much a surprise. Nobody was expecting either one of these two units, let alone both of these units to be together. Especially since we just got the engage banner, so some people were expecting the mythic hero to be from engage. Luckily, it isn't, since it is too new, so it would be a huge spoiler, especially to those of us who have yet to play the game. I do have the game. I bought the collector's edition. I was planning on doing an unboxing video for it, but I didn't have time last week, and it's already been over a week. So technically, if you wanted to watch an unboxing, you probably have already. Like the one I did for the Three Hopes, that one, it was the Japanese version, since we didn't get a collector's edition here in the US. So at least that one had more merit to it. Like a lot less people were able to get that version, since you kind of had to import it to get it. So I decided just not gonna do the unboxing. It's kind of late by now. I mean, I wouldn't be able to even record till Sunday or Monday. So it just, by that time, I mean, like I said, if you really wanted to watch an unboxing, you would already watch one. But coming back to this banner, having them both be colorless and sharing with Arvo, which is his first rerun, is really good, especially if you like missed to get Arvo last time and you just want to like snipe. Sniping is actually really good, since you will be targeting mythic heroes, all three of them being mythic heroes. You don't have to worry about like a common unit being here. All right, so we start off with a Veronica as our first 5-star. I do like Veronica. I was luckily able to get her on the last banner on her first run. So this is a minus attack plus defense. We'll mark you as a mythic, legendary mythic. So already, let's not push ourselves too far. But last summoning session that I did for this channel was definitely not the best. With someone on a lot of banners, and we really didn't get much out of it. All we got was what we sparked for, and that was pretty much it. Well, at least on the engage banner, I was able to get a Celine right at the end. But I did have to spark for Altier, and then I did the second spark to get Alfred, but only getting one unit at the actual summoning session. And out of the three, I had to spark for two of them. It was definitely not the best. But again, hopefully this banner treats us a little better. One can only hope. Let me see, where do I want to start? From here. So yeah, one can only hope we can pick up both of the units we want from this banner. especially because they are gonna be on ether race rotation for a while. So it's best to have them, especially like a defense hero. Like a lot of people don't really put a lot of how to say this not fade a lot of value onto different mythics. I do. I like different mythics. I like to have what it is right there. I don't like to be like forced to run pretty much what everybody else does. Basically, Catria Ball. I do have Bridal Catria, so if I wanted to run a Catria Ball, I technically could run a Catria Ball. But I hate Catria Balls, and I don't I don't like Catria Balls like to going against them, so I don't like to make people have to go against them. This is why should I make others have to go through something that I don't like to go through myself? So that's basically my feelings toward Catria Balls. I don't like him, and I don't use her. So I rather have a mythic hero that just reduces my loss and just have a team that is a lot more enjoyable to watch if I win, even if most of the time they lose. It just I rather it not be toxic. Like just have something that's more for entertainment than just for trying to make others feel a pain when having to deal with them. Now, Regan is kind of like something I don't want because I already have a plus 10. So for me, Regan is at this point, she's just fodder, unfortunately, just because I already have her a plus 10. So, like Sweet Sparrow 3 and LOL and Panic Smoke 4. No, she doesn't even have Panic Smoke 4. So, I am probably just gonna have to keep her around till she gets a remix and she gets a tier 4 skill, whether that be Panic Smoke 4 or maybe they'll switch out Sweet Sparrow 3 for Surge Sparrow. So yeah, Regan is kind of like the only unit on this banner that I don't have a use for. Again, I love Regan, but I already have her at plus 10, so I guess I could use her on a double Regan team for more Gale Force power, but or like Kanto. I don't really run Gale Force. I run Kanto hit and run teams when I run player phase. This is what's his name? Draw? No, Luke. All right, so as of right now, we already got more 5 stars than we did on the Engage banner with 2 sparks. So already better. And here's Jafar, Angel of Death. His silhouette didn't change much with his resplendent skin, which is cool. I mean, but yeah, 2 4-star specials and a Regan. Still, I rather just get the one unit that I need. At least one of the 2 of them so I can spark for the other one. If I do manage to get both of them, then I probably will see what I don't have for sparking purposes. But if not, I might just go with Gotoh because he'll be a bonus unit, and I since I have to use him in the active slot, I'm getting a lot of Philas, which is pretty good because she does have Pegasus Flight. I mean, yeah, Pegasus Flight. So that's pretty good. I can give that to like my Subasa. I did. Who was the one that had Pegasus Flight originally? I don't remember who is the original user of Pegasus Flight, but I do remember I did fodder one off to give it to um, Legendary Ryoma, and that was before Legendary Ryoma got his remix to Bushido and got Bushido 2, which is obviously a lot better. But yeah, I did fodder one Pegasus Flight to Ryoma because again Bushido wasn't that great a skill, and so at least on this one, this banner also getting newer units is so much better. I mean, Perry and Tiki are pretty old, but Lex, Kiragi, and so yeah, this is at least Switch Sparrow 2 and Dry Speed 2. So yeah, Kiragi and Fila are newer units with Worf inheriting fodder. So yeah, I'm really hope I get at least either Gotoh or Fomortiss. That way, I would say Fomortiss, but it's Fomortiss. I don't know. That R in the second syllable always throws me off. But Fomortiss, not Fomortiss. But yeah, I hope I can give 1 second spark for the other one. Corin, who just got her resplendent, and really great art. The artwork is phenomenal. So much an improvement over her original art. Closer to not what's the newest Corin we got? Halloween Corin. Like the face is a little closer to Halloween Corin than original Corin. The way the artist drew it, like Legendary Corin has this really interesting expression, like kind of like a blank expression that I do like, but I also like the way they drew her here. All right, I think this leaves us with 2 circles left. And we get a Bantu. We should be getting news on the Fed channel soon. I thought they might have like 2 Fed channels this month, like they did last year. They had a Fed channel, and then a few days later, or a week later, they had the Choose Your Legends Fed channel. So I thought they might do that again this year, but it doesn't appear to be the case. So we should just get 1 single Fed channel for the Choose Your Legends, and that should also. Oh, we got Legendary Dimitri. That should also include information on the anniversary. I know some information got already data mined. I didn't actually look to see what that was. I think the spring banner got leaked on the like data miners found information about it, but again, I haven't looked at it. So if it is, I'm not sure what it is. If the banner got leaked, I'm not sure what it is, but they usually, like in these page channels, show us what the next banner is. So we might get those units in this page channel, as well as, of course, the Choose Your Legends results, which of course this year is a lot more interesting since we didn't know. We knew who the top 20 units were during the midway point, but we don't know the rankings, which it was the first time they did that. So it would be interesting to see how it ended up. I hope this one is. This will leave that colorless for last, but I would really like that colorless to be one of the two. Just so when I spark for one, it doesn't mess me up on the other one if I decide to summon on this banner again before it ends. So, like, I please make the decision for me of which one to spark, as I don't accidentally want to just summon one twice and not the other one. A lot of Orochis. I mean, she's a unit that I was planning on merging. I do have her up +5 already, so I definitely should have merged her all the way. But since I don't summon for fodder, and I don't fodder my units off if I have only one copy of them, and even then, I don't fodder my units too much. As mostly the reason why I don't build units, I just don't like to fodder units. Unless it's like for Sothis or Fjorm. They're the ones that have gotten the most fodder of, like 5-star exclusive fodder to be exact. Alright. Please be one of the two, either Fomortiss or Gotoh. And we get Nina. I believe this is my first Nina. Yes, this is my first Nina. This is a plus res minus HP Nina. Let me mark you that way I don't accidentally turn you into a book. Alright, before we go over there, we'll go on this massive 12 heroes banner, which, well, the other one's also a 12 hero banner, but no, this is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 12 hero banner. I don't know why. Oh, it's because the colors, like, they're not even. There's only 2 blues and 2 colorless, 4 greens and 3 reds, 3 colorless. Yeah, that's why I was looking at it, threw me off for a second. But yeah, technically, like, blue is the best color in this banner, just because this is also a lock banner, so only heroes from this banner will show up. I will also summon for Spark, but on this one, not actually sure what I want. I'll probably go with something I don't have. Believe Ascended Celica is probably what I will go for, since that does give me an Ascended Fleuret, and she's one of the Ascended heroes that I don't have. I believe the other only Ascended hero that I don't have at this point is Ascended Marita. Although there might be another one that I'm not remembering. Yeah, let's see. Got Fjorm, Air, Idun. Oh, we got Young Ike. This is good. I do use Young Ike for Etherate, so a merge definitely is welcome. This is a plus HP minus attack, so he'll just get merged into the current one that we have. Yeah, we'll definitely just merge him. There's no need to fodder him off or anything. Amaran, which is the very first healer I took to +10 for the soul, and actually gave her like valuable fodder. And Russia. So, at least again, glad that I'm getting newer units. I mean, Raven is still here, but newer units that at least can give you budget fodder for your units. But yeah, this banner, so we did not, some people speculate that even though we were getting this banner, we would still get the regular hero rises. but that is not the case. Um, which I'm probably pretty sure messed up with a lot of people. Like some people passed up on some banners, hoping that they will end up on the A Hero Rises banner, like Summer Edelgard. Uh, Many people thought like if there was in A Hero Rises, she would definitely be on it. So it is interesting that we got like this one. We also got like what was it last year or the year before that we got the Forlam Cup with the of course three houses units, but we also got a Hero Rises like the regular Hero Rises on that one event. So no, I hear no normal Hero Rises this year. At the very least, we did get to choose which version of the units we wanted. Some of them didn't have too many options. All right, we just got our first Nina before, and this is now our second Nina. I don't remember her what her stats are at +10, so but I don't know. She's a 4-star healer, so we can definitely merge them, just like we done for a good couple of healers at this point. We got +10 healers. We have obviously Emerin, which I pointed out before, but we also have Natasha. We have what's his name? Three houses male healer, likes to sleep a lot. What is his name? Yeah, if you haven't figured out by now, I am terrible with names. Like, I will forget my own name if people wouldn't remind me what it is. But yeah, what is his name? I cannot remember his name at this moment. But yeah, I think I have 3 or 4 healers. Lena is not one of them though. Do I kind of wish that for the next arcane weapon to be an arcane staff. That would be interesting. All right, we got Leaf, a unit that I find extremely annoying to deal with in Ether Race because of Miracle. Because Miracle is stupid. This is a neutral Leaf. So yeah, so far this summoning session so much better than my last summoning session, in which we barely got anything out of those 2 banners that we summoned on. Already much better. Maybe an arcane dagger. That would be nice too. But yeah, I kind of wish we get an arcane staff. I mean, it's about time staff units get a little something, especially because like non 5-star healers, they didn't get anything. They didn't get any weapon refines. And non-legendary mythic dancers are not getting refines, or so far have not gotten refines. Not speaking infinite, so we're not wrong. As of right now, non-legendary mythic dancers have not gotten refines. And like I said, non 5-star healers have not gotten refines either. So an arcane staff would definitely be a good thing for them to add. I don't know if they would. They probably, it would definitely have like one or the other, raffle or dazzling. They definitely would not add both, if only because none of the current weapons for healers have both dazzling and raffle. Like the closest one that you could make an argument for will be, of course, Little Arshel, which she has the she has a flash effect with units within 5 spaces. So you can make an argument that she has raffle and dazzling, but if you kind of bait out that flash onto somebody else and then use a fire save time, then of course a fire save would not be affected, and it wouldn't even have to be ascended Fjorm to be able to tank it. So yeah, so it probably most likely most would be raffle, if only because it lets you to do normal damage. So yeah, but I don't know what they could add to an arcane stuff. I mean, they'll probably make it supportive, since to this day I would say we only have one true offensive staff, and that is of course Palm Staff, mostly because of the inflicts debuffs. So out of that is probably the only one that you can consider an offensive staff. But other than that, most staffs tend to be support. I mean, healers tend to be support to begin with. So it does make sense, but I would like it to be an offensive staff, since all the other staff are defensive staffs. I would kind of like the arcane staff to be an offensive staff, if only for like variety, like give us a staff that's designed to build damage dealer healers. At least I do have one, and that I 5-star just to have her a 5-star, but also not a healer I am currently building, or at least merging. And yeah, a lot of Henrys now. Don't really need Henry. I mean, I guess it's kind of rare, since he's still one of the few units who have a tome breaker skill. So, except like the tome breaker skills, like breaker skills in general, are just terrible because no follow up exists. So, no follow up kind of replaces all breaker skills, simply due to the fact that it negates what the breaker does. So as long as, I don't know, if we were to get like tier 4 breaker skills, what would they even be? Like, they would definitely have to negate no follow up on that weapon type at the very least. Like, disables no follow up on whatever. So green tome breaker 4 would disable no follow up on green tome units. Sword breaker 4 will disable no follow up on sword units. It's like literally the only way I can see a tier 4 breaker skill to be able to exist. I don't know how well that would go with like the general Fae community. Like, would they want that, since no follow up is a very desirable skill? Like, pretty much anything, like slow units that can have no follow up, that have auto double wanted, so their auto double is not negated. Fast units wanted, so their regular double is not negated, and to be able to stop auto follow ups. Units that have prevent follow up attacks wanted, so they can negate auto follow ups from other units. So yeah, no follow up is, everybody wants it. So a breaker's tier 4 breaker skills would be very interesting. And then what if we get like no follow up 4? What would no follow up 4 even be? Like, regular no follow up is speed agnostic, is not affected by speed like other no follow ups, like speed tactics no follow up, which is speed based no follow up. Yeah, I don't know what we could do for a no follow up for. I do like what they did with Gar for though, which was introduced in the Mythic banner for this month. I like I like that the threshold was severely lower from like I believe what Guard 3 is 80%, and bringing down from that to 25%, it is a huge improvement, much necessary, much needed, because the threshold was really small for regular Guard, which never made which it didn't make sense since stand skills don't even have an HP restriction, so it just made it subpar to stand skills on units that on like tank units, obviously. Oh, Lucina. This is definitely Lucina. This puts my Lucina at +6, I believe. And this is not the Lucina that is on this banner, since that's Spring Lucina. But I guess we got Lucina from this banner as well. In a roundabout way, but yeah. Hopefully we get a 5-star here, just so we can close out this circle. Since after this 2 summoners, we will be at 40. So yeah, I think I am gonna go for Ascended Celica, since again, a unit that I don't have. Although I do need to check who else I don't have in this banner. Can this be the 5-star that closes it? Yes, it is indeed the 5-star that closes it. So Marv, I do have a couple of legendary Marvs. I mean Brave Marvs. I was hoping I bought it for Brave Marv. I didn't vote for Brave Marv. I bought it for legendary Marv, but that was mostly because if I could get him for free, then I would be able to just finish him to +10. So actually, I don't have legendary Micaiah, and she is a legendary unit. There are so many good units in this banner. I don't have Roy. I don't have Lynn. I don't have Erica. And obviously, like I said, I don't have Celica. I could use a merch for my Lucina. So a lot of options here. This is an incredible banner. Like, we probably will not see a banner like this anytime soon. If probably like until a new game releases. Although this one was mostly because of the way the game worked. So yeah. So either Ascended Celica or Legendary Micaiah. Is Legendary Micaiah on the Legendary banner right now? No, because she's colorless. I guess I'll go for Legendary Micaiah. I wanted Celica, but yeah, I think Legendary Micaiah is probably the correct choice in this manner, in this instance. But before that, let's just summon on these free summons that we got as well. Obviously blue, although all these units are 4 stars, so 3 to 4 stars, so not much, but hey, there's 3 blues. I think that brings out the chance of getting one to like from 3% to like 4.5% or something like that. But again, these are 3-star units, 3 to 4-star units, so it is definitely not worth summoning this banner, even with 3 blues. Now this one is definitely worth summoning because Lilith, Ymir, and Marianne are really good units. Marianne does have blue dual infantry. Lilith, not much for fodder. I guess joint draft attack. But of course, you have the queen herself, the mother of life, Ymir. I am gonna go for green though, even though there's two blues. I do have a couple of Lilies and a couple of Mariannes. But Ymir, I like Ymir more. And apparently she's okay with me, since I am trying to plus 10 air, ascended air. So thank you, Ymir, for showing up. All right. And we do have, of course, a free summon on this one, which will, I guess I can pick them both up then. Legendary Celica and Ascended Celica and Legendary Micaiah. So we'll do that. We'll pick up Ascended Celica, which, where are you, Ascended Celica? So, yeah, I forgot that we also get a free to choose from, which again, letting us choose the one we want was really good on them. Like, no, what is it called? Boarding gauntlet for people to get really angry about, especially because at least there's no Edgar on this banner for people to get angry at. Although this one was probably the year people wanted Legendary Edgar, an Edgar to win, since it would have been Summer Edgar. So the one time that people who probably had banded behind Edgar to win A Hero Rises was the one time that Edgar was not in A Hero Rises. So yeah, we got them both. All right, and I don't know which one to go for. I really don't know which one to go for, Gotoh or Fomortiss. Fomortiss does prevent, that's 20 points that I will be losing for not having him. And Gotoh would force me to run a non-mythic bonus unit. Both of them have their merits and demerits for not choosing them. I guess I'll go for which one do I want more? Guess I'll go for, yeah, we'll go for Gotoh because offense. But I definitely do want Fomortiss. So I don't know, maybe before this banner is over. Light season does come first, so light season's next week. So he will be first in rotation to go. But yeah, that is every banner that we currently are able to summon without counting these two. So let's take a look at what we got. We'll go rarity, obtain in this in order. All right, so starting off with Veronica. We got Veronica. We got Regan. We picked up a 4-star special. Luke, Jafar. We got Dimitri. We got Young Ike, which he's a dual hero. We got Dual Leaf, which is also a dual hero. We got Lucina, but not the one from the banner. We got Brave Marv, you're a brave hero. Ymir, which we got for free. Plus defense minus res. Celica, Micaiah, and Gotoh, which we spark for. So yeah, we have Celine, Alfred, and Alir, which were the ones that we got from that banner. The previous banner, we also got Ash and Nino for free. So that were like the saving grace. This is the Sotis from the pack. I pick up both because it's Sotis. I'm a fan of Sotis, so yeah. And since I needed some orbs, I decided to pick up Elm, which unfortunately he's not a unit that caught on. I have not seen a single Elm anywhere. So definitely no Emblem. Last thing I'll do is I'll merge my Lucina. Yeah. We'll merge our Lucina just... So yeah, currently +5. So this new Lucina does make her a +6. She does have the Seal Falchion Refine. She doesn't actually have anything for fodder, so it's not as in... I mean, she has Ether, but Ether is just 20,000 feathers away. So yeah, there we go. We got Lucina. Like I said, I have a lot of 5-star units that I haven't merged. A lot of Owains. Adrift Corin. All these Guntras that still pains me that I have so many Guntras. Oh, I guess we did put the wrong marking on Ike. But yeah, like I said, Regan is already +10, so I think I'm just gonna hold off to her until she gets her remix and see what new skill they give her, and then she'll be a little more worthwhile to fodder off. But yeah.
I am Gotoh. Allow me to offer what help I can. Men are foolish, and I had sworn to let the affairs of this world proceed without me. But now...
And there you go. So most of his lines. Yeah, that's the only new unit from right now. And yeah, so a lot happier for this banner than obviously my previous summoning session. If you watched that, you'll know how bad that was, and this so much better. Fortunately, we were not able to get Fomortiss, so that is an unfortunate. But again, it turned out a lot better. We were able to get an extra Veronica for merges. So yeah, all in all, a good summoning session. So once again, thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye.